story this week is How Close is God? As we get ready to start Lent and in this crazy year, you may wonder, how do I know if God is close? This is found on page 174 in our Storybook Bible. Snuggle up, get real close. Did anyone ever say that to you? It feels good to be close, especially when it's really cold or dark. Do you think God is very close to you, or do you think God is far away? Isn't it hard to think about God? We can't just reach out and touch God. It's easier to think about being close to a parent, a friend, or even your dog. In the Bible are stories about times when people did feel close to God. God is very close when you see a rainbow. Sometimes after the rain, you look at the sky and there is a beautiful rainbow. It reminds us of the story in Noah. After the flood, God promised Noah that the whole world would not be flooded again. When you see a rainbow, remember God is close. You hear thunder. You know a storm is coming when you hear thunder. What do you do when you hear it? God called Moses to go up Mount Sinai so that God could give him the 10 Commandments. God's voice was thunder. David writes about God's voice in Psalm 29. He says that God's voice is thunder, very strong and loud. It is very quiet. What does silence sound like? It's very different from thunder, isn't it? Elijah was running from Jezebel and ended up on a mountain. He thought he would be close to God in the wind or the earthquake or fire. But then it was quiet, no noise at all. And Elijah felt close to God in the silence. You see clouds and fire. When Moses was leading God's people out of slavery into freedom, Moses wondered how they would find their way out of Egypt. God led the way with clouds during the daytime. At night, when they looked up at the sky, lightning that looked like fire lit the sky to help them see the way. You dream. Jacob had a dream about stairs that went from the ground all the way to the sky. Then he saw God standing next to him. God said, "I will always be with you. I will never leave you." So our questions for this week are, have you ever had a dream like Jacob's? Where do you feel close to God? And the last one, find a quiet space. Listen for God's voice speaking to you. I hope you do feel close to God, and I hope you have a great week.